welcome back to another video. This is 2K19. There's just gonna be some gameplay of it. It's a game I actually like. I deleted Fortnite, so yeah. I'm Bucks, guys. I'm Bucks, just letting you know.
It's all paid off in the long run, though. Thanks, DA. Evident in this one, Frank. The youth movement in full effect. What advice would you have for inexperienced players who have to take on bigger roles?
The thing I always talk to younger players about, Kevin, is always accentuate the positives. Do what you do best and show that off as consistently as possible, and then take the summers to improve your weaknesses. Players always improve the most during their off season.
Yeah, let me put my controller on charge, guys. If I found a press, that's how I am. I'm upset. I'm mad.
When coaches are asking you to accentuate your positives, stay right in that role and be the best you can with that. Work on the weaknesses.
If you have a coach who's in that mindset of developing and showing some patience.
Well, not only a coach, Kevin, I'll go as far as to say that sometimes when you have a young player get drafted, for him to have a mentor automatically on that first team that he's with, starting his first 3 or 4 years in the league, is vitally important. And you'll see, if you go through track records, some of the most successful teams have had veterans in position where the young star is trying to find his footing.
Now let's take a look at the starters for New Orleans. Down low, it's Randall and Davis. Peyton and Holiday are together in the backcourt. And it's Williams at the 3 slot. The shot by Holiday, no good. And here's Middleton bringing it up now for the Milwaukee Bucks. Here's Antetokounmpo. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. Julius Randle picks one up.
Hard to get upset of the defense there. Antetokounmpo is no easy matchup down low in the paint.
No free throws good from Antetokounmpo.
When you think about a coach looking into the eyes of one of his players and telling him to match up with Giannis Antetokounmpo and all the things that he brings to the table, that's a long night of restlessness before you match up. Press up on him, he'll blow by you in transition. He's at the rim in 2 dribbles. Tough to stop that kid.
Holiday against Brogdon. First quarter of play with about a minute and a half gone. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Davis. It's good.
One of the surest things in the NBA right now is Anthony Davis, the ball inside, and him converting 2 points.
Here's Antetokounmpo. He trains the quick shot.
When the guy is capable of so many things like that on the offensive end, anytime you lose sight of him, he's got a huge advantage.
Peyton finds Randall. Williams with the ball. Now guarded by Middleton.
Somebody grab Holiday.
And there's the call on Antetokounmpo. That is his first foul of the game. Here's Davis, and good, as it just snugs right down through the net.
That's an impossible shot to guard, Kevin. Davis got the ball and just rises up for the jumper there. The D has to be frustrated.
Williams inside, defended by Middleton, stolen by Middleton. For Milwaukee, they've gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes play. Peyton kicks to Williams. Fades. Misses off the left eye. The Bucks trail.
I'm not gonna talk that much, guys. I just don't like my voice whenever I'm the press.
Finishing it off.
Great work by the team there to find AD. They make eye contact, and the rest of that is history.
And that was an unleashed chaos moment indeed. What a spectacular play. Sponsored by Under Armour Hover Habit. And here's Holiday, who will bring it up for New Orleans. Peyton outside. Back to Davis. That's good. And it's Peyton with the assist. And it's 8 points for Anthony Davis.
Great start for him. 4-4. He could be in for a big game.
And Milwaukee calls their first time out of the game. And Elfrid Payton, over his 4 seasons, developing one of the most distinctive hairstyles in the league.
You know, and I remember seeing some footage where his hair seemed to block his vision on a shot attempt. For a player who had struggled shooting the ball, many question whether a trim might be in order.
Bro, would you get off my man, bro?
Here's what Milwaukee's going with right now. Ilyasova, he's checked in for Lopez. Mirotic comes in for Antetokounmpo.
Jesus.
Pat Connaughton, he's checked in for Malcolm Brogdon. And George Hills subbed in for Eric Bledsoe.
And those second chance points really become almost like bonus points when you can get them.
New Orleans leading by 6. To the inside, Davis.
Wait, bro. I was scratching my back. Are you serious?
Davis has got 10 points.
That shot was all about Holiday and his ability to see the floor
What?
and the open man.
Offensive rebound. That's in, and he found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2.
I like the physicality there on the glass on full display. Great at hitting the boards and then capitalizing off the second chance opportunity.
For New Orleans, they've gone 7 of 12 from the field here in the first quarter. He kicks to Davis. 6 for 6. He's yet to miss from the field.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Pass to Mirotic. Now Ilyasova. And Davis sends it back.
Phenomenal defense by Anthony Davis to spike that shot back. You make a heck of a volleyball player.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
For 3, Middleton, and Davis pulls it down.
Not quite enough defense.
Yeah.
That time around, just lucky he was off.
And Anthony Davis, a great defender by most measurements.
Let's go. Yeah, now I'm on the other team. Because my teammates aren't even good.
Blocks over 2 a game for his entire career thus far. And he doesn't have the same impact that he once did, but you know, guys are shooting a lot more three-point shots, Kevin. So if you could find a way for AD to get from the lane out to a Steph Curry 28-footer, Alvin Gentry's listening.
Here's Middleton, Moore with the block, and he recovers it. Just 3 to shoot. And
God.
the Bucks able to take possession here. Okafor is checked in for Anthony Davis. Just 2 to shoot. From deep. Hill, no good.
And already they've staked out a noticeable advantage in terms of aggression and controlling the backcourt.
Yes, that goes in.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
21-8, we're winning.
13. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Miller against Middleton.
I think I can back him down because he's not going to make it. Like, he's trying to shoot a 3 and he's on a code.
Deep three-point range, and no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. Anthony Davis firing.
Yeah, he tried to make it, but he's on a code streak. But he's on a code streak, so we can't make that.
There are a lot of letters that go into the spelling of Giannis Antetokounmpo.
The Nigerian way, you gotta say with a D, so it's Adetokounmpo. But in the Greek way, you say with the NT, like Antetokounmpo. Whatever you got, just say, you know, it's Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Seems easy enough, right?
I guess so. I think a lot of people are going to stick with Giannis or the Greek Freak.
And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And a comfortable margin for the Pelicans here, guys.
Through that first one, they've turned this thing into a track meet.
Love the pace they're playing with. Anytime you can get your offense going without the defense setting up, got a huge advantage.
And a moment now to reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up for the second quarter of basketball. And Milwaukee looking at who they've got. Chris Middleton is out there with Mirotic. Then there's Hill. Then it's Ilyasova. And it's Connaughton in at the shooting guard. Antetokounmpo with the ball. And Holiday picks him up defensively. Hill, no good. Pelicans leading by 12.
I lead by 12.
They get it again. Diallo got him with the pump fake, but couldn't finish. And the foul's on Cheick Diallo. That is his first foul of the game. A different look for Milwaukee. Brook Lopez is checked in for Ilyasova. And it's Eric Bledsoe in for Jordan.
On the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
And that one goes long.
Yeah, bad shot.
A home court advantage team or a top 4 seed. But the number one thing is they've got to get some more consistency in their outside game.
To the middle. No good. From
bottom third for threes taken last year. They play to their strengths, which is a good thing, but in order for them to take the next step, it's got to be some dynamic play from the perimeter.
Malcolm Brogdon's checked in for the Bucks.
Ooh.
And a regroup necessary. Timeout taken. Inside, Okafor. That one doesn't go. Good D by Lopez. Bucks trail by 10 again.
What? He was heavily contested. What?
Pelicans leading by 5. Shot, high post.
We should have made that. That's right.
I like to see this on a nightly basis happen a few more times. He knows he's got to get better at the mid-range jump shot.
Moore with the steal. And here we go. Fast break. Payton's got it. That one falls.
Let's
his
go.
second basket of the game. He's now 2 for 3.
Agile play to get his hand in there and get the steal. Intelligent play to immediately start the break.
Here's Bledsoe.
Grab that, somebody. Let's go.
New Orleans. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. Here's Moore. Uses the glass to finish the layup. And now an 11-point Pelican lead. Let's talk about team defense, Brent. To develop trust, it seems like guys have got to communicate on the floor.
I talk to my friends often who ask me about playing an NBA game and playing defense. They first start with saying that I didn't play any, but the second thing that we get to, Kevin, is talking about really how intricate good defenses can be. You talk about communication, that's one thing, but throughout the course of the season, you build so much sweat equity on defense and trust by knowing that somebody's going to be behind you, hearing that voice consistently, but positions on the floor where you almost develop play sets as a defensive team. Now, when you reach that level, that's the upper echelon, but that's when it really gets fun to be down on that end, to shut a team down, to keep a crowd quiet. Defense always begins with great communication.
So many things. Rotations and playing angles and having the guy in back, you know what you can do well, what you can't do well if you're ahead of it.
Well, that, Kevin, and also great teams who are adaptable to make changes on the fly. All of a sudden, a dead ball, coach calls out a different coverage. You want to mess up the team's rhythm on the other end, and 5 guys, they snap to it and can carry out that defensive assignment in one play call. That's great defense.
Hill dishes to Lopez, and Lopez throws it down.
Okay, now we're up by 10.
Recognizing when his man was open, an effective pass that time.
From 20 feet out, Antetokounmpo grabs the miss. Antetokounmpo's got 6 rebounds here tonight, and that's basket number 4. He's taken 9 shots to this point.
And good passing, setting up a lot of these buckets right now, Kevin. That's been the key.
The offensive rebound. Davis kicks to Payton. It's tipped. The second chance effort. And it's Davis missing.
Now, those are the kind of shots you like him taking. Even though he missed it, the offense will take those.
And that one's good, Brogdon.
Well, everything in sync right now for Brogdon. Nice base, good timing, good release.
To the paint. Here's Antetokounmpo. And Antetokounmpo.
Oh, no, they're catching up.
Hey, guys, that's a big swing right there. I mean, taking the steal and then turning it into 2 easy points on the dunk.
No telling how important that sequence could turn out to be.
Yeah, he picked up the ball clean. He has a sneaky court awareness that you have to be careful around.
We need to make this.
They are just killing them on the interior.
They fouled so good.
At the foul line tonight. And that one falls for Anthony Davis.
Yeah, nice job of drawing the contact and creating opportunities opportunities at the line.
No good on the second free throw.
You know, Anthony Davis is going to spend a lot of time at the free throw line most nights throughout the course of the season, and he's going to be pretty solid when he gets there.
Yes.
Just as he gets it off, that's 2 points with a chance for another one at the stripe.
No clue how he got that one to fall.
Here's Connaughton. Good. The assist goes to Hill. Hill's got 3 assists in the game.
Point guard to understand when to distribute. George Hill with a great job there.
And that's it for the first half of action. What's been a very close game here. Pelicans ahead, up 2. And a chance now to send it over to David. All right, David, thank you. And stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Oof. I'm not going to watch it.
To you, a tremendous game we're seeing from Anthony Davis. He ended up with 15 points, 6 rebounds, and 1 assist. Kenny, your thoughts? How the Pelicans are playing?
Well, they've been pounding. I mean, pounding it in the paint. Not just taking the first three-pointer when it came.
We're up by 2.
That keeps the defense.
That is scary.
And now, Shaq, let's get your opinion on. And that'll do it for us. The third quarter about to begin with Kevin Hart.
Oh.
Back to Milwaukee, Wisconsin, the buildings of downtown reflecting off the gentle waters of beautiful Lake Michigan. We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. You know, Davis has been exceptional here, guys.
And I love the game plan in that first half. They really valued each possession.
Efficient so far with the shots that he's taken. His contributions have been fantastic.
Now for the Bucks in 2017, Brent, disagreement over front
Let's
office
go.
candidates, a
He
defined
missed.
leadership structure.
But he could make
If you're
both
on
of
that
these,
roster,
so.
how much of those kinds of things
Miss.
concern
Let's
you?
go.
I don't think the players are
Come on,
worried
miss
about
this
that
one, miss
at
this
all
one.
because what you have now is a new voice in the locker room.
Miss
You're
it,
going to have to learn
miss
a lot
it.
of new language, new offense, new defense.
Oh, that
and
sucks.
that's enough to make you think just about basketball and not the business of basketball, Kevin.
So for New Orleans right now, Payton and Holiday are together in the backcourt. Down low, it's Randall and Davis.
That was a
And it's
foul.
Williams at the small forward position. And that one's good, Brogdon.
Greg Brogdon with
No.
a great job of surveying
We're
the
down,
floor
we're
and
down.
understanding where everybody was coming in from on that fast break.
We're down by 1. Not anymore. Oh my
Good.
God.
The Bucks go the other way with it. Near the three-point line, it's Bledsoe. Good, and the assist goes to Middleton.
Okay.
That's 7 points for Eric Bledsoe. Pelicans trail by 3. Williams inside the line, and that one hits back iron.
And they start the second half with 3 straight misses.
Bledsoe with it. And Holiday picks him up defensively. And there's the foul on the shot. He'll go to the line for 2.
Then he's
Eric
gonna make
Bledsoe
these
is
up.
accustomed to playing alongside some other great
Maybe not
playmakers in Kentucky.
2,
with
but
John Wall, with the
he's
Clippers,
gonna make
with
the
Chris Paul,
other
in
one.
Phoenix, they had 3 guard lineups, so that ought to help out as they continue to get great chemistry. Giannis and Eric Bledsoe could be a devastating duo.
He's probably gonna freaking make it, dude. That's annoying.
So we can't
Oh.
get either to fall.
Well,
Well, Eric Bledsoe, as you mentioned, Brent, accustomed to playing on or off the ball.
Well, that helps a little bit with some of the new offensive schemes that Mike Budenholzer is putting into place. He's got that huge wingspan, which he can always bogart a guy defensively. He's a nice fit on the build around that length.
And that one, good. Bledsoe's got the lead back up to 3.
yeah,
now
we
for the
still
Bucks.
have to have
Wow, the
3.
energy from Bledsoe in this one, excelling at turning on the jets and getting to the basket.
Here's Williams. Here's Davis. And there's the bucket. Stay with it on the offensive glass, getting it done. Davis has got 19 points.
Defensively, you cause the miss, but then you have to corral it.
Well, that's the second part of the equation there. Block out,
There we
be
go.
aggressive, and control the glass.
Shoots from the high post. Rebound, Milwaukee. Antetokounmpo's got the glass.
I didn't even mean to shoot from there.
For him. The shot by Middleton, wide open.
They up by 4 now.
Antetokounmpo's got 4 assists in the game. Here's Randall. The rebound by Brogdon. Milwaukee leading by 4. Outside, Antetokounmpo. There's the dish to Lopez. And Davis sends it back. Stolen by Brogdon. Oh, and here comes Bledsoe all alone. And the shot goes in. Bledsoe's got 11 points.
Assist like that. Ball move.
Now a timeout called by New Orleans.
Malcolm Brogdon, a second-round pick. He won the Rookie of the Year in 2017. And maybe we shouldn't have been surprised at all. In Virginia, he was the ACC Player of the Year and the ACC Offensive Player of the Year. Solid foundation coming into the league.
And the Bucks making a change here. Mirotic is checked in. And then for New Orleans, Okafor comes in for Davis. And Moore subbed in for Elfrid Payton. Here's Brogdon. And he uses the glass on the layup. And now an 8.
Okay, I did start out on this team. So how? What a kid.
Well, Brogdon, only the 4th player in NBA history, Brent, to shoot over 40% from long range in his first season in the league.
Well, he adapted pretty quickly to the step back and longer distance of the NBA three-point line.
Catch up on him, catch up on him.
To be selective with it. Had a tremendous year.
Here's Milwaukee now. They're on a 14-4 run right now. No good from Bledsoe.
And that's really a function of the offense not working as it should.
Yeah, maybe lazy play calling or just going through the motions on that possession. This often leads to a bad shot.
Here's Randall, and Randall throws it down.
A lot of people feel like Moore has natural point guard ability, so I like to see him find the open man.
Bledsoe finds Lopez. He can't hit that time. Excellent D there from Okafor. And here's Holiday, who will bring it up for New Orleans. A 15-footer. The rebound by the Bucks. Mirotic has got 6 rebounds now in the game. Here's Brogdon. Excellent D there from Okafor. Pelicans trail by 6. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off. I'm a fan of anybody who defends that way. I mean, they weren't about to open the door and just allow him to cruise in for a layup.
The Pelicans shooting 38% from the field. A pretty weak showing for them. Here's Holiday. Yes, that goes in. Holiday's got 9.
Well, when your guards are willing to go in there to the hoop like Jrue Holiday, it's a huge confidence boost for the rest of the team.
Timeout called the Bucks. As the teams head into this timeout, a chance for the coaches now to map out some plays for the next few minutes and a chance for the players to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's important if they want to make sure they don't wear down later in the game.
Absolutely. Over the course of a game, you have to stay hydrated.
Wait. Bad.
He's checked in for Lopez. Pat Connaughton comes in for Malcolm Brogdon. And it's Hill in for
I like this would be a good team.
And then for New Orleans, Cheick Diallo. He's checked in for Randall. Darius Miller comes in for Williams. And it's Payton in for Etuan Moore. Payton attacking. And he
good thing he missed.
1 to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
Well, many people had some high expectations for Elfrid Payton when he was drafted.
Of course, he's going to make both.
His offensive game has come along nicely. He sees the floor. He scores on the inside. I don't think he'll ever be a perimeter threat. And defensively, he could be a little bit more active.
He's going to make them both. And I told you.
And both free throws good for Payton.
God dang it, I tried to jinx it.
Payton has made himself with the ball in his hands. His defense is holding him back.
Yeah, and some of those areas of weakness are easily addressed. You just can't get yourself out of position by overthinking possessions or gambling. Just not a good way to go. So as much as you're the lead guard with the ball, sometimes defensively as a lead guard you can set the tone for a defensive possession. Payton needs to learn that.
I'm getting Hill out for sure though, because I didn't mean to put Hill in. Hill is really bad.
And trying for the go-ahead basket, it doesn't go in.
If they play it right, we're talking a 2-for-1.
Yeah, this is where it comes down to really good clock management, and you want to maximize each of your possessions.
Miller with a wide open look. Will not go. This is off the front iron. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And Hill, the bucket on the assist from Mirotic. Hill's got his second basket.
And after really leaning on that three-point shot in the first half, seeming like they're just getting away from it here in the second. More of the shots coming from the interior.
Offensive rebound. A floater. Shots good by Miller. Miller's got the game tied up here for the Pelicans.
Oh, such a feel shot there, the floater.
Here's Holiday. It's off. Tie game in Milwaukee. And coming up as soon as we reach quarter gets underway.
Freddie, legit. Don't fight again.
Quarters behind us. We start the fourth quarter in what is still.
Oh my God.
And Giannis are your small and power forwards. Then there's Nikola Mirotic. Then it's George Hill. And it's Connaughton in at the 2. That's the group for Milwaukee right now.
Just wondering why the defense is laying off. Luckily, they didn't pay for their mistake.
Down low. It's stolen by Hill. Antetokounmpo looking over the floor. And
oh, I couldn't get it to sink, but still I get to shoot 2 more.
And Brent, you look at Giannis Antetokounmpo's slashing game. Standing, what, maybe a hair under 7 foot tall. How do you even put it into words?
Well, it's hard to imagine a more perfect frame for today's game
in
terms of getting in transition, having a versatile offensive game, putting it down, getting to the rack. Well, the one thing that we're anxious to see is whether or not Giannis will develop the type of range from the three-point line that makes it respectable. Other than that, he's pretty much unstoppable.
Oh, he went for the two-hander on the slam, using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there. Sure. Puts it up from 15. Goes back up. And the layup is good.
And Giannis just gobbling up the rebound, just spreads his wing out there, and ball falls right into it.
Payton passes to Holiday. Trying to break that ice-cold streak, and the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
Those defenders just look a little bit gassed. I mean, they're getting pushed around on that low block.
As much as Jrue Holiday can contribute on the offensive end, Brent, with his scoring and playmaking, he's also a very capable defender.
Well, he's more than capable. He is one of the better defenders at that position. And the more years Jrue Holiday has in the league, the more he's got a notebook of what it is guys like to do and the things he can take away. Great hands, great lateral movement, and last year showed up in a big way defensively for Alvin Gentry.
And some changes here for the Bucks. Brook Lopez is checked in for Mirotic. Malcolm Brogdon comes in for Pat Connaughton. And Eric Bledsoe subbed in for...
Oh, that was good.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Well, I was able to listen in on what Alvin Gentry said to his team. This is a close game, as you know, and he sounded extremely confident. He told the players, don't let up now, fellas. This is when we make our moves. Right now. Kevin?
And the foul on that'll be his second foul of the game. Randall's checked in for New Orleans. Bledsoe dishes to Antetokounmpo. Lopez kicks to Middleton. The shot by Brogdon wide open. Milwaukee, no good that time either. Pelicans leading by 3. Here's Randall. Yes,
Let's
and
go.
it's Holiday with the assist that time. And it's 6 points for Julius Randle.
And the D not really doing its job there. A little slow to react to the
Grab the ball, grab that.
And
No one
Cobb's
makes that.
had
Good
down
job.
the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. Eric Bledsoe, 1 point, Brent, maybe the best defender in the league at the point guard position. Multiple knee surgeries later. Where do you think he stands now?
I think there's been some regression from what he could do athletically, Kevin. So now you have to start to rely on your skill. His offensive game has grown a little bit, and he's around a superstar. That should make it easier to set up some opportunities where he could be more consistent offensively, especially shooting the basketball.
Yeah, the defender all over him.
Well, we've seen indications of Payton and his all-around game, but we just would want to see the evolution of the shot come along, just more consistent from the outside. That's the next step. Even with one miss, he stretched this out to a 2-possession game.
Bledsoe kicks to Antetokounmpo. That shot misses.
More good work on the glass there. When it's all said and done, I think rebounding might tell the story in this game.
This is when length becomes a massive, massive positive. What a shot block by Giannis.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good look.
Here's Randall to the inside. Davis. And the layup's good off the glass. Davis has got 21 in the game.
Just a great attack mentality. Got right through the defense to finish strong inside.
Payton against Bledsoe. Takes a shot at the elbow. Here's Lopez. Basket good.
Whatever drawbacks Lopez may have, scoring in the post isn't one of them. He is a nightmare for opposing defenses to deal with down low.
Pass to Brogdon. All sorts of time. And he wills that one in. Sinking right through off the back iron.
Brogdon steps up, fearless. With that one.
And Randall knocks it down.
Beautiful reverse jam right there.
Use the rim to protect the ball, I think. Bledsoe with. Here's Antetokounmpo.
Oh,
And Bledsoe gets the assist. Bledsoe's got 4 assists in the game.
So exciting to see the growth of the Greek Freak. There are shots that stars sink, and that's a momentum changer right there.
The offensive rebound. And it's Davis finishing it off.
Awesome job by AD to get the ball in a favorable spot. That's most anywhere, but comes up big with that basket.
Bledsoe kicks to Antetokounmpo. It's stolen by Randall. And New Orleans pushing it up now. Davis has got the ball. The shot from the low post is good. Now it's a 6-point Pelican lead.
And that's what you want in transition. A high percentage opportunity.
The story is true, and here the defense does a very poor job of matching up.
Now we've got a moment for our Jordan player of the game, Anthony Davis.
And it's been a ridiculous performance in the best sense possible. I mean, everything about his game has been working, and no matter what they've thrown at him, he's had the answer.
A minute 42 left to play here in the fourth. Here's Antetokounmpo, and the shot goes in.
that's high, that's high, that's high.
Antetokounmpo's got 19 points.
Well, this is where Giannis does all of his damage. He gets inside the paint, has the size to work you back, and then stretch out and score.
Oh, what else thought I still had the ball?
Here's Bledsoe, and there it is for him. Now just a 2-point Pelican lead.
Eric Bledsoe stepping up and getting it done.
And here's Holiday, who will bring it up for the New Orleans
Davis,
Pelicans. 15
Davis.
points was their biggest lead in the game. And another turnover here by New Orleans. A minute 20 left in the fourth quarter. Bledsoe kicks to Antetokounmpo to tie it up. And it's all evened up.
Oh, it's even
This is why you got to love where Giannis is in the young part of his career, willing to drain a crucial shot for his ball club.
It's thrown by Antetokounmpo. Here's Bledsoe, and a great assist by Antetokounmpo as that one goes in. And that's now 17 points for Eric Bledsoe. Here's Payton. It's stolen by Antetokounmpo. Here's Bledsoe.
Oh, shocking there. That one's amazing.
Well, you play your heart out all night long, and then just one or two shots at the end decide the outcome.
But they get it there.
Yeah, maybe a little luck, maybe a little bit of heart. Both of those at play here. He's getting every offensive rebound.
Middleton for three. And so the ball's out of bounds. Middleton touched it last. Timeout called here. The Pelicans decide to talk it over. They're trailing by 4. There's 38 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. New Orleans making the switch here. Williams is checked in. There's 38 seconds left in the fourth. Payton against Bledsoe. Davis. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
Well, you can see that AD was trying to bait the defense into jumping first. He wisely gets the contact and marches himself straight to the foul line.
And so Anthony Davis nails both of them.
Seems like the more that's at stake, the more he rises to the challenge.
I think we'll see them burn.
Oh, I would love to see Giannis in the dunk contest. Wouldn't that be sweet, Kevin?
And that last replay, courtesy of the Under Armour Hover Havoc, unleashing a little bit of chaos. Now, timeout called by New Orleans. And they foul intentionally. They're going to have to do that now again and again. They're not in the penalty yet.
Yeah, that's right. No other option but to foul and hope for some misses.
Out of bounds, New Orleans will take possession.
Oh,
Payton against Bledsoe. Poke loose. Davis finds Payton. Back to Davis.
As soon as Davis receives the ball, you just know he's going to take it at the D. And the basket there was big.
So Mike Budenholzer decides to take a timeout here. Here is Bledsoe. Over Payton. Ooh, off line. And that's going to do it for regulation. So we are headed to overtime. And we'll get into this from Milwaukee. Glad to have you with us as we get going in overtime. Neither team giving an inch in this one.
come on, we got it, we got it, we got it. This time, told ya.
So the overtime period is now ticking away. Should be fun.
We shouldn't have though.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineup for us now in overtime. Setting the floor now for the Pelicans. Down low, it's Randall and Davis. Payton and Holiday are together in the backcourt. And it's Williams at the 3, the small forward. And it's Antetokounmpo penetrating. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. Julius Randle picks one up.
I wonder if Antetokounmpo is Greek for lightning, because that's what he did there on the penetration.
That one is no good. New Orleans in the lead. Floats it up for Davis, and Davis throws it down.
And how about the incredible timing on that alley-oop?
He absolutely hammered it down. Timeout called, the Bucks. And so it's Bledsoe. He brings it up for the Bucks. From deep three-point range, they get it back.
Alright.
It's New Orleans. They lead by 4. And it's Brown missing.
Now I can switch.
And that's really a function of the offense not working as it should.
Yeah, maybe lazy play calling or just going through the motions on that possession. This often leads to a bad shot. Nice job operating in the mid-range, using his size advantage to rise up and fire over the defender.
DiVincenzo, and there's 2 points. Working on the glass, paying off that time.
Great positioning on the glass, jumping all over that miss and sticking it back in.
Good job.
That one's good by Davis.
And just such great work from the athletic big man, Anthony Davis, just so devastating on offense.
Here's Bledsoe. That one wide left. Pelicans leading by 6. Davis, the pass to Randall. New Orleans moving the ball around. And Davis with the basket on the assist by Holiday. 37 points for Anthony Davis.
Still attacking, building on this lead coming down the stretch.
Well, tonight his pinpoint accuracy has been impressive.
And it's slammed in by Davis.
Just a stellar effort from Anthony Davis, sprinting down the floor, one of the fastest bigs in the league, and he gets rewarded.
The Bucks have gotten only 1 of their first 5 shots to drop here in overtime. And it's out of bounds. The Bucks able to retain possession here.
Well, somehow they kept possession of the ball after that poor pass. They should be very thankful that wasn't a turnover.
For 3, Bledsoe. It's rebounded by New Orleans. And there's the call on Malcolm Brogdon. That's his first foul.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
Guys, a good chance for them to slow it down.
Yeah, they definitely should use some clock here. And at this point, just sort of running through the paces, as it appears it'll be a nice win here for New Orleans.
You're right, not much time left. You know, they couldn't put them away in regulation, but after what we've seen here, a superb performance in overtime, they're managing to get the job done.
Yeah, just an amazing game, and ultimately they were able to just pull away there at the end.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Anthony Davis.
I just love his defense. He took pride in swatting away a bunch of shots tonight and made his impact felt.
Lopez with the steal.
And unfortunately, it's time for them to say night-night.
Well, you'd like to have a rewind button and get a couple plays back, but impossible at this point. Need better execution at times.
And that's the classic 1-2 punch right there. I mean, nice steal, and then how about the elevation, Kevin, on the finish?
And Greg, nothing spurs some quick offense like a great play defensively.
Well, it fires up your teammates and the fans when you make plays like that out in the open court and explosive.
And we always talk about making your teammate better. That assist was right on target.
And he misses the first one. Boy, he wanted that one to fall. No good at the stripe this time. Second misses also. Brogdon against Payton for 3. Middleton. They get it back. Passes to Brogdon. Fires the 3. Count it. And what a sensational bucket to bring them within 1.
Eric Bledsoe says pressure. What pressure? Take that.
So it's a
we won, boy.
And they had some nervous moments down the stretch, but things finally came together for them.
Whew, we won. 87 to 86. Up to another overtime. Okay, guys. Thanks for watching the video. Use code HYPER for not autumn shop if you still play that retarded game.
Thanks very much,
and
Kevin. With Julius.
David, thank you.
Watching this video.
That's going to do it for now. So for David Aldridge, Craig Anthony.
Bye.